I just figured it was too poorly done to be worth the money. And
Lego
so I
did
just
too
decided-
poorly. I'll do it myself. Hey there, everybody, it's Lucas, and welcome to the LNC Podcast. This podcast is just a podcast where we talk about Lego. We sometimes bring on a guest, and we just kind of geek out about Lego and all that good stuff. So today we have on one of my friends. He's actually been my friend for like 2 years on YouTube, kind of there when we actually first started our YouTube channel. Do you want to use like your channel name or your real name?
You can use Brick Habitat.
Okay, his channel name is Brick Habitat. So if you want to check it out, there will be a link in the description if I remember to do that.
Well, thanks for having me on. Yeah.
No problem. Yeah.
Have you seen any videos on YouTube talking about the upcoming Marvel sets?
I did see some things where there's like some rumored characters at least.
Well, they're probably going to be releasing a CMF minifigure series
Uh-huh.
for Marvel characters.
That is cool, I have to admit, because one thing that I feel like that for most of the sets I get, the minifigures are like at least one of the highlights for it. So the characters that it's supposed to come with is, or at least rumored to come with, of course. I don't know like how credible this is, but Scarlet Witch, White Vision from WandaVision, Monica Rambeau, which I think is the one of the agents or something that was supposed to be over Sword, was it? Was that what it was called? Mm-hmm. Sorry, I didn't watch the series, so I'm not 100% sure about everything. Captain America, but the Sam Wilson version, so that's cool. Is he going to be in his Falcon form, or is he going to be like in his like Captain America outfit?
I'm not sure. So I've been watching the Disney Plus series, and he actually haven't gotten his Captain America suit yet.
Oh yeah, I was wondering about that because I watched some clips of it and I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I'm hoping that it's going to be a really awesome suit. And then I'm also hoping Lego releases that version because his Falcon suit is really cool, but we've gotten so many Falcons in the past.
Uh-huh.
I feel like it would be cooler to have him in his Captain America suit since we've never had that before.
That's probably what they'll do. What I hope Falcon actually does is instead of fully embracing being Captain America only, I hope that he embraces a little bit of both, where he has the Captain America outfit on, or a rendition of that, but also still keeps the wings. That would be amazing. And so then they make that figure.
Yeah.
That would just be, I'd be blown away by that. That would be like the first figure I started filling for if they don't change to boxes, because, that is a rumor that they'll change to boxes. Have you heard about that?
Yeah.
What do you think about it?
I don't know.
Yeah, me neither. I'm not like too sure about it, just because I feel like the bags have always had this fun element about them where you're like with me and my brothers. So me and Nathan will usually go to Walmart and we'll go around and we'll just fill all the packets trying to guess which one's it. And if we're right or wrong, it's just fun no matter what we get. And that's a blast right there.
Yeah, I feel like for most people, they wouldn't like that because I feel like half the fun is like feeling and trying to guess what's inside.
Exactly.
I feel like it would be, I guess, safer for the environment to have cardboard.
That's true.
Plastic.
More degradable. I get it. But at the same time, I really, if they do change that like that, just like the plastic bag change to paper bags, I will miss those things so much. Probably more than I would. Like the plastic bags don't really do that much for me, but the little minifigure packets, those have always been one of my favorite things in Lego. Like that's something we did when we first started.
I think there are ways to have more degradable plastic bags. So hopefully they will just change to that.
I think that it's good to do things for the environment, but when you go so far as to restrict me from being able to fill which minifigure I want, that goes too far.
Yeah, I get what you mean, yeah. I do think they should stick with the plastic bag.
Yeah, 100%. The other characters are Bucky Barnes, so I'm guessing they're going to probably do the short-haired version of him now that he's kind of actually decided to shave. Loki with, what's Throg? I'm not sure what that is.
Wait, can you say that one more time?
Loki with Throg. That's what the list says that I have right here.
Throg. I don't know. Would that be another character?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know. So the Loki show didn't even start streaming yet, so I have no idea what any of that is.
Oh, that might be what it's from. Yeah, it's probably from the new Loki show. So yeah, that'll be interesting.
So the CMF series, all the characters are going to be from Disney Plus shows.
Yeah, yeah.
So they're going to have characters from Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which you just
Yeah, I named all
explained,
thousands.
and then from WandaVision, which you also just explained.
Yep.
Then they're also going to have Loki, figures from the Loki show, and I think figures. I'm not sure about this, but they're probably going to have figures from the What If show as well.
Ooh, that's going to be interesting. Yeah, I heard about that series. Actually, I see one right here, Zombie Captain America. That's probably from there.
Oh, yeah.
And I see a couple more. So from the Loki show, there's Lady Loki.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is, but I'm guessing it's like in an alternate universe or something.
That's what I think it is. So speaking of the What If series, Lego is, I don't know if this is rumored or confirmed yet, but supposedly they are going to be releasing a Lego set.
Ooh.
With a couple What If.
Oh, that's interesting.
And stuff. Yeah.
Next on the list, we have Captain Britain, but in parentheses, it has Peggy Carter. So apparently in this is probably from the What If series.
Yeah, it is.
So basically it's if Peggy Carter became Captain Britain, it sounds like.
Yeah, exactly. It's like 2-in-1 what ifs. What if Peggy Carter basically turned into Captain America instead? And it's also, instead of being Captain America, what if it was Captain Britain?
Yeah, that's really... That's extremely interesting, just the whole idea. Also, I was looking at the list, and there's Spider-Man, but instead, it's Spider-Man if Steve Rogers was Spider-Man.
No way.
Yeah, that's what it says right here.
That is so weird.
Oh, no. And then Star-Lord, but it's if T'Challa was Star-Lord.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw the trailer to the What If series. It's a cartoon. And I remember seeing T'Challa as Star-Lord.
Oh, did he look like pretty cool and everything? Like it should be or could be, possible?
It looked like it might take a little bit getting used to.
Oh, I could see that. Yeah, we're so used to it.
After you get used to it, though, it seems like it could be a pretty cool thing.
Oh, I know. Yeah, that's just a really cool idea. Whoever came up with that, props to them.
Yeah.
And then probably the most interesting is Thanos, but if Gamora was Thanos.
Wow.
That would be strange, honestly.
I could actually kind of see that, though.
I guess it's like if she would have went full evil,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because when we first see her, she is kind of, it seems, on Thanos' side, trying to help him get the stones. So I guess it wouldn't be too much different.
Yeah, it's not too much of a stretch. I could definitely see it happening. Now, some of these, Spider-Man, Steve Rogers being Spider-Man, I feel like he would become Spider-Man if he had the powers, because he's just kind of, him and Spider-Man have some similarities with sort of their, I guess, moral compass,
Yeah, but the difference is, from what I'm used to, Spider-Man is in high school. Captain America is but in pretty much everything, Captain America is more of the serious type, and Spider-Man is more of the, I guess, Joker type.
That's a really good point. I wonder if their character would be a lot different. Spider-Man's always jumping around telling jokes as he goes. I feel like that Captain America as Spider-Man would be a little bit more efficient, a little bit more serious, probably not be telling jokes all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's one thing I like about Spider-Man. So that might, take away from it. So it's going to be a sort of weird, unusual show probably.
Yeah. I feel like what would be even more weird is having Peter Parker as Captain America.
That would be really weird. What if they do switch that as well, though? Because, Peter Parker has to go somewhere, and I'm assuming that he does go into being Captain America. That would be weird, because Captain America would be going around fighting Red Skull joking the entire time. That would be, that'd be mind-blowing.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad that it's a cartoon, because if they did live action, that would just be too overly, drawn.
That would be, but I feel like the actors could have done it, though, just because they're pretty good actors, So are you pretty excited for these figures?
I don't know if I'm going to get them yet, but they will be pretty awesome to just look at.
Just to know they exist.
One thing I'm excited for are the Marvel Lego sets, because a thing they're doing is making a ton of sets for older movies.
Yeah.
And I've been kind of wanting that for a while, because when they started making the sets, there was already a ton of Marvel movies that have already been made.
Yeah, didn't they only start with Iron Man 3 or something?
They started with the Avengers and then did Iron Man 3, and then they skipped a ton of movies and then started up again, I think, on Guardians of the Galaxy.
That's interesting.
So there are a ton of Marvel movies that didn't get any Lego sets to go with them. But now they're going and revisiting older movies and making sets for them.
Oh, that's great. I mean, if you miss out on it, might as well go ahead and go back and actually make those sets. That'll be good to see.
Yeah. Yeah, so one of the sets they're making is a set from the first Iron Man movie with Iron Man's Mark III suit. That's like the first suit he got that was actually red and gold. And before that, it was the Mark.
Which one's that? That's the Mark III?
Yeah. So
okay.
the Mark I was the one he made in the cave, and then Mark II was pretty much just a prototype. So Mark III was the first like real Iron Man suit.
I'm feeling nostalgic already, and I haven't even watched these movies.
Yeah. So Lego never made a Mark III suit, at least from what I know of. I don't think they ever made a Mark III Iron Man suit.
Wow.
So it would be pretty cool having that Lego Iron Man suit. And it's a lot of people's favorite Iron Man suit, mostly because of nostalgia. So, yeah.
Yeah, that would be really cool, especially if somebody is collecting every Iron Man that they can, you know, and they have all of the collection so far. It would be great to get that Iron Man. I could see really wanting that if you were like super into it, you know?
Yeah, but also they're having another Pepper Potts minifigure.
Oh, that's good.
Which I think is going to be cool. So far they only had two. One from, well, the most recent one is Pepper Potts is in her Iron Man suit.
Oh yeah, we have that
woman suit, I guess.
Are you talking about the purple one?
Yeah. And then before that, she was just in like regular clothes. But a lot of people missed out on that one because it was so long ago. And of course, they don't sell that set anymore. So a lot of people don't have a Pepper Potts minifigure. I kind of want that set. She's one of the reasons I might want to get the set. Yeah. So for that one Iron Man set, I think there's a third minifigure, and that's I don't remember his name, and hopefully nobody gets mad at me for that. But there's the main villain in Iron Man.
Which Iron Man's the original?
Yeah.
Stain? Is it?
I don't know.
No, am I talking about the wrong person?
They have him and his giant, like...
Are you talking about the Ironmonger? Ironmonger, is that what it's called?
Maybe, yeah. I'll go.
I think that's what it's called.
What I'm going to do is you can just cut out a little bit of that in the recording, and I'm going to go back, check his name, and then pretend.
We got it right the first time, guys. We're geniuses here. We know everything about everything. We're never wrong. Yeah, I hate when I can't remember something that, you know, like a few seconds before I started a video or something, I knew it. Or before I started a conversation with somebody, I knew what it was. And then I forget immediately when I start actually needing the information.
Yeah.
Like it's like before I could easily get like an award for how much information I know about it. But as soon as I need it, it's all gone.
Ironmonger. That's it.
Yes, I got it right. Woo! Cheers. Claps. Yes, Lucas, future editing, Lucas edit lots of cheering for me.
So the set's going to have him in his big, giant iron suit.
Oh, that's going to be great. So this is going to be one of the flashback sets where they actually make it from Iron Man 1 then.
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be good.
It's going to be a set from the first ever Marvel movie. At least MCU Marvel movie. It's not going to be completely screen accurate, though. Because in the movie, the set's only, like... It's about, I guess, it would be about as big as the Hulk figure. Based on the price, which I think is $40, they're going to actually have it like a full like Hulkbuster suit.
Yeah, it'll probably be about as big as the War Machine Buster or the other Hulkbuster then.
Yeah, so it's going to be a lot bigger than it's supposed to be, but I'm still pretty excited for that set.
Yeah, Lego actually does that quite a bit, but I get it because, I mean, otherwise we would just be getting a molded big fig and that wouldn't be very fun.
Yeah. It's hard to fit detail into the smaller builds. So if they were to make a Mac as big as Hulk, it would be like extremely simple and it wouldn't look too good.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I definitely see that. We might get, you know, some like stud shooters or something. I know people don't usually like stud shooters, but for some reason I really like them. I don't even ever use them. And yeah, I still like them for some reason.
Yeah, I think older collectors don't like them because they don't, it's almost like they, I don't know how to word this. They are ugly, I guess.
Yeah, I get that. But I think sometimes collectors forget that this stuff's meant for kids, first of all, and then for collectors, you know? So.
Yeah, I know when I was a kid, I grew up just loving stud shooters.
Oh, same. Yeah.
Like, so I still kind of love them just because I always have. But as I'm getting older, I'm starting to realize they do kind of look odd.
Yeah, and they do pile up really fast. Like, I mean, if I could like collect all of the stud shooters into a treasure chest and sell them, I'd probably be rich with how many we have. And a little correction. I actually haven't been using stud collectors like since I was really little, since we only got into Lego like I think a year before we started our YouTube channel. I mean, we had Lego, don't get me wrong, but like we weren't like really into it as far as like, you know, playing it every day or anything like that. But
you know what? If people say they don't like stud shooters though, it's not that hard to just take it off of your build.
Exactly. And how much is it to get a little, you know, accurate gun from eBay or something? I mean, you could just get them in bulk if you really want them.
Yeah, and most people who dislike stud shooters are older people who have a ton of extra or spare guns already because they're big collectors.
Yeah, it almost feels like they're complaining for other people that don't actually really care, you know?
Yeah.
They're like, well, maybe you don't have a stud shooter. Well, they're talking to the people who really don't care whether they have a stud shooter or an accurate, you know, display piece.
Yeah. If you care enough to hate stud shooters, then you probably already have extra guns.
Exactly. Okay, so then moving on with some of the other news, we have a new Star Wars set. I wish I could show you these pictures, but I have my screen recorder up.
Future you can put the pictures up for the viewers.
Woo, woo. That was the sound of me editing it. Okay, so this one right here is a little teaser Lego put on their Twitter for a May the 4th R2-D2 build. At least that's what it's looking like. It's an R2-D2 with a 50 Lucasfilm LTD. So I guess Lucasfilm has been around for 50 years. I did not know that. And we had actually got a teaser for that, which I don't know if Lego even purposely did. I'm assuming they did, in a different like release. So Lego had released a probe droid from Star Wars, and in that teaser video, whatever it was, R2-D2 was actually under the table. I'm like, how do you even notice that? Like, people are supposed to be paying attention to the actual build, and they're looking under the table for no reason.
Oh, I just found it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. It looks like it's a remake of the one they made several years ago.
Oh, yeah. You mean that one that you did a review on that one time? Is that what you're talking about?
No. So it's even older than that one.
Oh, wow.
You've probably seen it. It was a buildable R2-D2 from, I don't remember the year now.
Let me search it up real quick and I will. Oh, yeah. I see it.
So this one looks very similar to that one.
Is it like,
is it
like $500? Is that the one you're talking about?
Maybe, yeah. Is it like about, I'd say, a little less than a foot tall?
It's about yay high. Yeah, probably about a little less than a foot high. Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah, so if you look at the head, it looks very like Minecrafty.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, where it's very blocky.
So, but with the new one, if you look at the leaked footage of it under the table, you can see that looks like it's built almost the same, except they rounded off a lot on all the pieces.
Yeah, they can really do that now because of the variety of pieces they have now. That's going to be really good for anybody who's collecting this stuff because, you know, people tend to like, especially collectors tend to like things without studs and, you know, with more of just a rounded feel to it, more complete.
In the picture, though, you can only see the head.
Yeah, I know. So it's only a little bit. We don't even know what the rest looks like. That's sad.
Yeah.
I want more. The
older set actually does look pretty good, but I'm hoping the new one isn't quite as blocky.
Yeah, me too. I hope that everything, you know, looks good once it's all said and done. Okay, and then next, I've actually been really wanting this ever since they came out with the original Lego Mario sets with the, you know, digital stuff. They came out with a Lego Luigi.
Yeah, I saw that actually.
Yeah, that's actually really cool to me.
I think I might be wrong about this, but I seem to remember there was like a Bluetooth feature where you could have Mario like connect with him. And I guess somehow interact with him.
Oh, yeah.
So I guess Mario and Luigi can talk to each other.
Oh, that's going to be cool. I hope they have some like, you know, classic lines from maybe like some of the cartoons or something that they had with like, you know, Bowser and all of them.
Cool.
me and my cousin could he could get Luigi or something, and then he could bring it over when he comes over, and then we could have him like interact, or, you know, even if you just got it for yourself, just to have the characters, that just adds extra playability, you know? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that a lot.
I've never gotten any of the Mario sets.
I've gotten 2 of them, and then I kind of stopped because they're huge, and so they take up too much room. I have them on a bottom shelf, and they were just like, we have way too much Lego as it is. And so I was like, okay, I got to stop, or I'm not going to have anywhere to put this stuff anymore. Mm-hmm. I haven't stopped with it. Like, honestly, we need more shelves, and also, you know, I think I was mentioning this to one of my friends the other day, in like the comments section or something. I think that all Lego collectors, or collectors in general, need their room to be like an infinitesimal black hole where they can store everything.
Yeah.
Because there's just not enough room for it. Mm-hmm. And I don't want to get rid of anything because everything's, you know, special, because I went out with my own money, and then sometimes it's a gift or something, you know, and all of it's just uniquely special.
Yeah, I've run out of room for Lego sets a while ago, but I kept getting them anyway, and so my room's kind of crowded now.
Yeah, that's the same way with us. We have them literally just everywhere.
So what's next on Lego news?
Next on Lego news. That would actually be cool. That'd be like a cool segue to everything. Lego's actually looking for a new Lego Technic model designer.
Oh.
They do not need to hire me. I'm not very good with Technic. I've actually never had a Technic set before.
Have you heard there is eventually going to be a new Lego Delorean from Back to the Future?
Oh, that's actually what's right next on the list. Yeah, it's supposed to be basically UCS, I think. The equivalent of like that huge Batmobile they made. And the equivalent of also, I think one other set they were mentioning or something. But anyway, those huge sets that they make is going to be the equivalent of that.
Yeah. So the first DeLorean they made, mm-hmm. I feel like a lot of people can agree with me that it wasn't exactly the best Lego idea set ever made.
Oh, yeah. You actually made a custom one, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. So I was thinking about getting the Lego Ideas one, but I figured after looking into it, I just figured it was too poorly done to be worth the money. And
Lego did too poorly. I'll do it myself.
Yeah. So this is the one I made.
Oh, that is so nice. Yeah, you sent me a picture of it a while back. That like outclasses that one by like, I don't know, 100-fold probably.
Maybe.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, I have a YouTube video showing how I made this.
Yeah, we'll link that in the description. It's great. Yeah. Oh, maybe that's where I watched it. I can't remember. I thought maybe you sent it to me or something. You might have done both. I can't remember. But anyway, yeah, you can watch that. It's really good.
I feel like, though, with the new UCS Lego DeLorean, since they've come a long way since they made the first DeLorean, so they're probably going to do more than make up for the older DeLorean.
That's true. Yeah, they'll probably over-deliver with it, I hope. Yeah, hopefully they include like a hoverboard or something. That'd be cool.
Yeah. So all the other sets the other like giant Lego cars they've made, like the Batmobile, have just been absolutely perfectly done.
Exactly.
So I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited for the DeLorean.
I know. If they do anything close to what the Batmobile looks like, then I think it'll be basically perfect. Then we have, it says, I'm not really sure what to make of this. I don't know what this is, but Lego recreates the Hubble Space Telescope Pillars of Creation. I don't know what it is, but it's some sort of like mosaic. So, you know, like one of the things where they'll like build with studs, they build it flat. So it's like a picture, like, you know, what you would paint or something. But instead, they do it with bricks and mostly studs, and like little round objects. And it's really cool how everything combines into one huge picture like that.
I'm looking at it right now.
What do you think?
I can't really tell exactly what it is.
I know, me neither. I don't, like, when I'm looking at it, like, it's hard to figure out really what it is, because I don't know the context of the actual thing.
I'm going to look it up and see.
Yeah, you know what? Me too, so that I can actually see what that is.
That's cool.
Oh, wow. What is that? Is that like a real thing? That's from NASA. Is that real?
Yeah, I think it looks like pictures they took using the telescope.
Okay, that is mind-blowing. What is that?
Yeah.
I'm literally mind-blown right now.
They did a pretty good recreation, I guess.
Yeah, it actually looks a large bit like it. Like,
you can put up both pictures for the viewers to see.
Yeah, exactly. That's probably what I'll do.
so they can compare them.
Yeah. I think we have the last thing, at least the last thing that I have. You might have some more stuff. But
Okay.
we have this is another Lego Marvel thing, which we should probably cover that at the same time. I'm terrible at organizing this, but the Lego Marvel Carnage is now available on the Lego shop.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that. They also made a Venom.
Yeah, we had actually, last podcast, we had actually covered that, or maybe the podcast before. I think it was the last one, though. And then, now this week, they came out with a Carnage now.
Yeah, those are two really cool looking sets.
They're cool, but I don't think I could ever buy one, just because if it was sitting on my desk, I'd probably just have to cry myself to sleep. I mean,
I
mean, that's a surefire way to give yourself nightmares before you go to sleep.
I don't think I'm a big enough of a fan to have something that ugly sitting on my desk.
You heard it here first. Brick Habitat calls Carnage ugly.
Well, I feel like most people can agree.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, even if you like him, he's still ugly.
Mm-hmm.
If people even like Carnage, I don't know. I mean, I guess you can like him as a villain. I don't know if anybody really likes him as unless you're like a super villain in real life or something, then I don't think anybody really likes him.
Yeah, Lego did do a very good job, though, and I can see why people who are big fans would want that.
Oh, definitely. I know they did. I mean, even though I don't really like it, the attention to detail and just the accurate, I mean, I could see it being a really good display item with how accurate everything is.
Yeah.
I mean, those teeth, though, those are huge.
Yeah. It looks really cool for something to just look at, but not for something I would want to actually own.
No way. I could not own that. I couldn't consciously own that and still sleep. Oh, it's just so scary.
One thing, maybe when you edit this, you could reorganize everything so all the Marvel stuff.
Yeah, I might actually do that. I probably will.
I just remembered another Marvel thing.
Oh, okay.
There's this one set. At first, I wasn't that interested because it's like a 4+ set, and it only has a couple pieces in it. But the reason I actually got interested in it is because it comes with a Captain America figure.
Oh, does it?
The set, I think, is Captain America versus Hydra, something like that. And so if it's based off of the first Captain America movie, and they make the Captain America figure have the suit he had in the first Captain America movie, then I'm definitely going to get that set, because I've always wanted a Captain America with a suit from his first movie.
Oh, I know, yeah.
So I'm just crossing my fingers and hoping that Marvel made the figure with that original suit.
Oh, I hope they did. Is there any pictures for that, or is it just like rumors for right now?
No, it's still just rumored, but I feel like I can trust that it's actually going to be a thing. But I'm excited to see the pictures, because then I can see how good they actually are.
Oh yeah, me too. I know, right? The names, the name of that set does sound really cool and promising, though. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, I think that's it for the for my side of the news. Do you have anything else, or?
I only had a couple things, and I already mentioned them.
Oh, okay.
I should have wrote more down, because after podcast, I'm probably going to suddenly start remembering a ton of things.
That's what happened. Podcasts make people forget things. We need to let the world know this. Mm-hmm. Podcast cause amnesia for short time periods. Just guess how long we've been going so far.
45 minutes.
51.
Wow, okay.
That's insane. I think this is actually the longest podcast I've recorded.
You know what, though? When you edit, you can cut it down a little bit.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
We don't want our viewers getting bored.
No.
The pictures will definitely help.
Oh, yeah, keep it more interesting and everything. Okay, well, I think that pretty much does it for all the news. So I want to thank you for joining me and everything.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
No problem.
It was fun.
Oh, no, it was. I love the podcast. We just kind of, whoever the guest is, every time, it's just we kind of geek out the entire time, and that's fun.
Yeah, all right. Thanks for having me. Maybe we can do this again sometime.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Okay, everybody. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one. Bye for now.